Hello everyone. This session we are going to discuss about region growing algorithm in image segmentation. First, let us know about the outcome of this particular session. At the end of the session, you will able to apply the region growing algorithm to segment a given image. So this algorithm established due to the disadvantages in the thresholding method. When I apply image thresholding to segment the given image, this is an example. A cameraman image is taken and image is segmented by the thresholding algorithm. When I apply threshold, I could able to see some of the isolated regions. So these isolated regions are occurs due to my segmentation using thresholding. This I have to remove. I should not get this kind of isolated session. I should get only the wanted region, that I call it as coherent region. So which is achieved by using region growing algorithm. The region growing algorithm involves with three steps. Step 1, you have to select the initial seed. Generally, this region growing algorithm is act like, let us take a small example. Let me consider this as an image. I have to put a seed. I have to put a seed. So let me consider this as my seed and it should be similar to that. And this seed I have to grow further. If I grow further, the seed will be growing like this. This will be growing based on my interest or based on my criteria, right? So this is how it will be achieved. Let us take that. Initially I need to pick the seed. That seed can be one seed or multiple seed. So here in this example I would like to pick two seeds. So let me randomly pick seeds. This is one of the criteria where human need to pick, or this you can automate. So for understanding, let me have it in this color, and I would like to have one more seed in different color. Let me have one more seed at this point. So these two are, I am going to have it as a seed, right? So second step, after getting my seed, what I have to do, let me pick once again. The seeds are these 2 points, so I would like to pick those 2 points. This is my seed 1 and this is my seed 2. Next step, I have to grow my seed. To grow that, I should have certain criteria. The criteria can be intensity level, the criteria can be texture pattern, the criteria can be color, and it is depends, right? It is depends on user. Here I would like to have my criteria as the intensity level. The intensity which are all similar or equal to the seed intensity I have to grow. For example, the adjacent pixel is having the same intensity, this pixel is having the same intensity, and this, and I'll be growing this is also the same. So similar to that, I'll be growing my seed for the entire region which are all having the same intensity. So my growing will be like this. This is how it will be growing. And after that, the similar way, I have to consider my seed point 2 as well. So this will be growing. So this will be growing to meet out the point which are all having the same intensity as like as my seed. So what happens? So this will be growing. How long it should grow? That is what our step 3. So we have to terminate our growing. So whether we have to reach the entire image or we have to reach certain size or we have to meet out certain criteria. So here I do not fix any termination point with respect to the size. I am going to grow to the entire image. If I grow, it will have two regions, that is region 1 which is having the intensity as 2 or equivalent to 2, not only equivalent, sometimes it can be nearer to 2, that is depends on the criteria. So I will have two regions. The region 1 is this and region 2 will be like this. Since my termination point is no further pixel I could find to grow. The entire image is met. So that is what my termination point here. Right. So this is we are utilizing to understand. So I have region 1 and this is region 2. This is region growing. So once again let me repeat. I have to pick the seed point and I have to fix the criteria for growing my seed point, and lastly I should have the criteria to terminate my growing. So let us have an example. So this example I would like to consider. Here once again I have to pick my seed point. So let us pick two seed points. The first seed points I would like to have it as this. And the second seed point, let me have it as this. Right. So this is once again user definition, or it can be the automatic seed point selection. So after selecting, I have to fix the criteria, no? So that criteria I would like to have it as the difference. This time I would like to have the difference between my seed, difference between my seed point with the pixel intensity, with the pixel intensity, and this should be less than 4 or greater than 4. If it is less than 4, have it as region 1. If it is greater than 4, have it as region 2. So let us have this criteria and proceed further. You see, I am going to consider this 1. So in this seed point 1, which is to be subtracted with 1, the value is equal to 0. So I will have it at region 1. Right. So for example, for no more further confusions, I would like to remove, I would like to have only one seed point. I would like to have only one seed point. By the time I will have only one criteria. Right. If I have two seed points, I should have two criteria. This number of criteria and number of seed points is depends on the user. So first let me take one simple example alone. This seed point I would like to consider. When I consider this, I have to subtract. You see, when I subtract, I should meet, that is the region, that is R1 should meet, like the intensity difference should be less than 4. So consider that and find the values. So A, that is this point is subtracted with this 9 minus 1 will be 4. So I don't consider this point. It should be less than 4. 9 minus 1 will be greater than 4, that is equal to 8. So I cannot consider. Right, let me have it in different colors for understanding, and let me make it in the light essence. This is 8. Here it is going to be 9. Here it is going to be 2. 9 minus 7 is 2. 9 minus 9 is 0. 9 minus 8 is 1. 9 minus 0 is 9. And so on. 1. Sorry. 8. 1. 1. 0. 8. 8. 2. 0. 0. 9. 9. 0, 1, 0, and lastly 7, 8, 0, 1, 0. Now, what are all the values that are all less than 4? I have to grow. So, this is my seed point. I need to grow, I need to grow, I need to grow, 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 and go ahead. And this will be my segmented region. This will be my segmented region. And as I considered in the first case, I am considering yet another seed, this seed. So if I consider that, the region will be this. Second region will be this based on your seed point. So this is about region growing algorithm for image segmentation. So we have to fix the seed, we have to fix the criteria to grow your seed, we have to fix the criteria to terminate your seed. So with that understanding, I hope you will able to apply region growing technique for image segmentation. Thank you.